Hello dear viewers, welcome to our channel. Most of the business owners are facing challenges like accounting, cash flow management, etc. So for that, today we have a person who has 15 plus years of experience in chartered accountancy, Mr. Jithendar Patel with us. Let's ask him few queries regarding finance management. Hi sir.
Hello.
These days, many startups are rising, many youngsters are coming forward to establish their own companies. So, how can a CA help a startup company?
Yeah. Right now, I can think 4 or 5 ways where a CA can help startups.
Okay.
So one is the implementing the finance and accounts function. He can consult the company in setting up the business, running the business. He can liaise in with the bankers for raising funds, talk to VCs, talk to angel investors, and so on.
Okay.
So he can help in so many ways.
Okay, now tell us here, in which functions of business a CA can assist?
So, as you know, that there are 7 functions of business, namely marketing, sales, operations, R&D, accounts, human resources, management, and so on. Accountants, chartered accountants are specifically trained in the field of finance and accounts. So they can help in establishing the finance and accounts function. They can assist in the choosing right software for their business, like whether to use Tally, Zoho, or ERP Next, and so on.
Okay.
They can also assist the startups in maintaining the records. What are the statutory records they need to maintain as per the ESI law, PF law, or the income tax law, and so on. So these are the ways where a CA can assist in the accounting function, which is predominantly the finance and accounting functions.
Great, sir. Well, how can we say whether the business model is profitable or not?
Yeah. So CAs, they based on their curriculum and the articleship period, based on their experience, they can understand the business side of it as well, of any business. So in the business model, there are 3 parties involved. 3 parts, not parties, 3 parts involved. One is the customer. There has to be a customer for a product or service which is being offered.
Okay.
And the startup should cater to those services of the customer needs, desires, and problems. And whatever the services or product offered, it has to be profitable.
Okay.
If it is not profitable, then it is doing charity. Many startups fall into this trap where the focus area is on acquiring the customer, and they seldom focus on profitability of the business. So CA, based on their knowledge and experience, can step in and find out the profitability of the product or services being offered.
Okay.
By identifying what is the variable cost for the product sold, what is the fixed cost, what is the break-even point, and so on. So this way, a chartered accountant can help in evaluating the business model of a startup.
Nice, sir. Okay, sir. So, what are the different stages of business where a CA assistance is needed?
According to me, there are 4 stages where CA assistance is required.
Okay.
One is the setting up of a business, the startup business. You can help in choosing the right entity for the startups, which is predominantly a private, it may be a private form of business or an LLP. And second thing is taking registrations, various registrations like GST registrations, shops and establishment registrations, ESI registration, PF registration, so on. A chartered accountant, based on his knowledge and experience, can also help in ESOPs implementation, which is required in the growth stage of a startup. Right?
Okay.
Once the product is established in the market, then it has to grow. It has to acquire new customers. It has to geographically expand, so on. So at that time, ESOPs implementation, motivating the employees becomes predominant. Yes. So a chartered accountant can also help in ESOPs implementation. It can also help in valuation of the business. Like when the new investors are coming, what is the value of the company? So in these areas, a chartered accountant can definitely add value to a startup.
Yes, sir. Well said. So how to evaluate their business, daily activities or problems that arise, make decisions and track progress?
Yeah. So tracking is very important for any form of business, not only startups, even the normal business, the tracking is important. And this is through the management information system. There has to be a system in the organization based on which the management can take decisions. So this information generally comes through accounting data. Accounting data, when you it's like you are entering the sales data, you are entering the purchase data. So based on the data, you get a valuable insights, like which are the states you are making maximum sales. Like, so you can put up more marketing in other states because you are doing well in certain states, you are not doing well in other states, so you can increase the marketing activities on the other states. This data is from we get it from the accounting data. And fundamentally, all the management should know what is their gross profit ratio, what is the net profit ratio, what is the cash flow is generating on daily basis. So for that to happen, there should be a management information system established in the organization. And a chartered accountant can definitely help in establishing this management information system and give report to the management. Based on that, the management can take decision which is for the growth of the firm.
Yes, sir. Great. What are the other areas do you think a CA can help a startup?
Other areas, I feel a chartered accountant can help in coordinating with the banker for funding, coordinating with the investors for funding. He can explain what are the systems are there in the organizations. He can give various reports asked by the investors. So basically, he can front end the startups in coordinating with the bankers or investors, various investors, and even vendors also. A startup needs to engage with various stakeholders during their journey. It may be from setting up to growth and expansion. It needs to coordinate with various stakeholders, talk to them, and so on. So a chartered accountant can definitely add value in those conversations, which is helpful to the startup.
Great, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing such a valuable information with us. So, viewers, we will meet in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, take care, stay tuned, bye-bye.